everybody, look at that curl. All right, here we go. I'm just kind of clean out my brush here. I want to show you guys witches, what's that word? Apothecary. There we go. Apothecary jars for your Halloween decor that you can use things around the house. You don't have to go out and buy them. You don't have to go out and, you know, you've got things around your house that you can use. So let me show you what I've got here. First of all, I have printed out some Apothecary Labels that I like. Just if you go on the internet and you Google Apothecary Labels, you'll get all kinds of different ones. I've got here viper venom, bat blood, frog's blood, and spider venom. So I'm just going to show you guys. I just Googled Apothecary Labels, and this is what I got. These are 2 jars from Dollar Tree. I thought they were cute. I thought they made great little apothecary things. So we'll do those. But I want to show you guys something. This is what I want to show you. This is an olive jar. It was empty. I cleaned it. All I did, and yes, you can see, I didn't paint it completely. You can see in it, I didn't take the label off. I just took some black paint and then some brown. I dried on some, I took black chalk paint and then some brown. I dry brushed some brown on it. Kind of did the same with the label and made a apothecary. We're going to make an apothecary jar out of that one. This is an old vitamin. This is plastic. It's an old vitamin container. And I did the same thing basically. Just took a paintbrush. And I liked that it's not completely covered. You can actually see, I don't know if you guys can see. You can see it did not cover it completely. You can kind of see down here. You can see into the jar. So that's what I did there. And I'm going to go ahead. And we're going to put on these labels. So let me, I am almost out of Mod Podge. I really need to get some new Mod Podge. You can glue it on with you can glue it on with school glue. You can glue it on. Guys, my scissors are so bad. They're covered in like everything. Look at that. They're covered in everything. But so I'm gonna cut out my label. Okay. So cut out the labels. And you guys, of course, you can make, there's so many different ones out there. I'm going to cut out my little viper venom label. Petting. I want to use my viper. I'm sorry. There's something blowing in the wind, and it was like, oh my God, what is that? My bat blood. Cut these out. Are you guys getting cooler weather? Being where we are, we're getting from, if anyone is watching me and you are in Florida, please be safe, guys. We are getting here in Tennessee, since we are in the southeast part of Tennessee, we do get the rain that comes in from the hurricanes that come through Florida. So we are supposed to be getting rain coming through on our end. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. This is a little, that's wet. Okay. Got this guy. So let me get some, okay, that's good. So we're going to start this one. I start with my vitamin jar. And I'm just going to take my label and I'm going to decoupage him on. So I'm going to bring you guys down. So there we go. So bring you down so you can see, bring you down a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to get to my decoupage. I always like to put a little on the container first. Oops. And if you want, I've noticed too, they're doing a lot of pastel Halloween. So you could, again, we've talked about it, guys. This is your apothecary jars. This is something you can do for you, and you can do it in your colors. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and this is the, I just grabbed one. This is the bat's blood. And I'm going to stick it on, and then I'm going to go ahead and just, like I said, I'm going to decoupage it on. And glue it on here. Other things you could use a pickle jar. You could even use the milk container. Your plastic, so you could use plastic containers. You could use, let's see what else. Cereal boxes even. You could take a cereal box and make it into some kind of apothecary type thing. You could actually even make it into a fake, ooh, maybe that's what I'll do. I think we got a cereal box. Maybe I'll do that for you guys. A spell book. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That'll be one of my next ones. I'm going to do a spell book out of an old cereal, out of a cereal box. Kind of like those ones that I've showed in my shop with me's, where you can put things inside. Let's do that. That's that. So let's see, what else can you use? So you can use old jars that you have around the house. You can use a mason jar. I know my mason jar, again, this is so you don't have to go spend money. My Goodwill has mason jars for 99 cents. So that's a thought there. All right, so I've got that one on. I'm going to let it dry. Got frog's blood, spider venom. Let's do the spider venom on this one. Okay, so again, I'm going to put some on here. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. And then what you could do too, if you wanted to get really into it, you could put some water and some food coloring in here. And you could get some spiders, spider rings, and put them in here for the spiders. I've got the rat's tail one I made, which unfortunately I packed it because I thought we'd be in our new home for Halloween, so I packed it. But I had planned to like have made little tails to hang out of the top of it. That of course did not happen, but that's okay. I've always got next year. Now this one went on a little crooked, which is fine. You can adjust it still. I can still go ahead and adjust it and cut it down a little bit, however you want to do it. Let me just try. I'm trying. Oh, if you had old cake pans, old paint cans, even. I just happened to see one right here that would make a great apothecary. You could do something in that. Even something like this. Okay. You could take a candle container, a Bath and Body Works candle, any candle. This is a Bath and Body Works one. It's a Mermaid Hair Don't Care. Oh, so good. But you could take this if it was empty, or you could even just change out the label on it, or use the back and make apothecary jars out of those, out of old candle containers. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, an old ketchup bottle. The sky's the limit. If you look around your house, I'm sure you guys have things around your house. Even, okay, here we go. How many times have you been to a carnival or a festival, something around your neighborhood, or even my dentist's office gave me one. You get those free water bottles, and then you have so many, you don't know what to do with them. They're all sitting in your bottom cabinet, and they're all falling out every time you open your cabinet. You could go ahead and get those even and make apothecary bottles out of. There are some old perfume bottles. The Bath and Body Works, if you have Bath and Body Works body spray, there are just so many things. Just get creative. And you could sit there with your kids and have you could have a Halloween craft day. You could even make these for your trick-or-treating and put them outside for the trick-or-treating for decorations. So we've got the spider venom on. So I've got the bat's blood and my spider venom. Not bad. I think they look pretty good. But I want that to dry. So while that is drying, I'm just going to show you guys another thing you can do. I know this has the spider venom. We could do this too. So here's that skeleton that I took his arm off. You could kind of put it on the side here. Do I have one? No. Okay. You could put that, you could kind of put that here on the side if you wanted. I apologize. I don't know. Sabrina was out here gluing stuff yesterday. I don't know what she did with my glue. And you could do that to the side. You could do so many different things to this. And I know Decoupage won't hold this on. You could take a skeleton hand from Dollar Tree. These are the, you get this package of hands from Dollar Tree. You could glue that on top. You know, all kinds of different things you can do. You can be creative all on your own. I'm going to put this in here to kind of get that. Just, now I'm going to show you guys how I, oh, wrong lid. That lid goes over here. Move this out of the way a little bit. I'm going to take this jar now and show you all what I do to these. Now I'm going to take this off. Okay, come on. These are good. These are on there good. Are you going to come off? Do you have tape? Oh my goodness. Now guys, I got this for 75 cents at the Dollar Tree. That's why I got it. It was on a... Oh, it would help if I opened it correctly. I was not opening it correctly. What I'm going to do, I have my Waverly black chalk paint. I also have this I got found at the Dollar Tree. The Craft Wise. All of a sudden my Dollar Trees had craft paint. I was like excited. I was like, wait a minute. We never have had chalk paint, or maybe we have and I dismissed it. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to paint the black. And since this one has the lines in it, and I don't care, I'm not going to care if you can see through it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I want it to look old and dingy when I get done with it. So I'm just painting. Paint, 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 paint. And so you guys can see, that's basically what I did, is I painted the black. Painted the black all the way around, like so. Okay, so that's what I did all the way around. And I don't want it to be perfect. I don't care if there's streaks. I don't care if there's lines. Show you guys. You do it your way. Okay, so kind of do this. Keep on going, keep it going. Keep going, keep going. And I'm going to just stop there to show you guys, give you guys an idea. So that's what I do. You can do it that way. I've seen people put the paint inside and swirl it inside. I'm not very good at that one. But I'm going to get back here my little pickle olive jar, because that's kind of dried pretty well there. So what I want to do, like I said, I want this to look old and yucky. So I'm going to take some of this black and just kind of brush it along. Just kind of give it a little brush along the edges here. I know I'm covering up. I'm covering up my label a little bit, but that's okay. I can do whatever I want. It's my label. If I wanted to splatter some black here, I said I want to give it that aged, dusted look. Because what witch, or not witch, I shouldn't say witch. I mean, anybody who could have an apothecary. Okay, that is not for that. That goes to my glue. And I like to take my brown and dry brush the brown. Is what I will do to give it that aged look. There's so many different things you can do. You guys, these are old. We had them for Sabrina's baby dolls. They are from the Dollar Tree, and they're swim diapers that we had for her babies. Well, I've just been using them to dry my brushes. I had them. Why not? I don't want, you know, you got it, use it, right? Okay, I'm trying to get this black off as much as I can. So what I want to do, okay, so I got, kind of did that one a little bit. And you could do this too. If you wanted, you could take your sponge and kind of, what I did is I took one of these sponges with the kind of like a scouring pad on it, and I kind of just, to give it that aged, to kind of, I don't want it to be perfect. I don't want it to look, I want it to look kind of aged. Oh, now you can't even see that it's spider venom. See? It's kind of aged it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take my brown. I'm going to find my brown. Here we go. So, like I said, Sabrina was out here, guys, doing stuff. I think this one's empty. So you know what? I'm going to take this color here. It's called Boardwalk. It's kind of a, there we go. I'm going to take some of this. Put it on my little tray here. Just a little bit. I don't want a lot. And I want to kind of dry brush it on. So I'm going to take a little bit here. I just get a little dotted a little bit. I've got a little piece of paper here. I'm going to take my piece of paper. I'm going to brush off. And I'm just going to kind of, okay, didn't brush too much off of it. But if that's okay, I can go ahead and just kind of rub it in with my fingers. It gives it kind of a, there we go. You guys see? Still has too much on it. I don't want this much on it. That's one reason I kind of like these diapers a little bit. Because it is a diaper, so it soaks it up better. Let's see. I'm actually going to come back here on my paper and get a little bit. And just kind of dry brush. Do a dry brush on my jar. So you kind of see, guys, how it's looking. This one is a mess. It's starting to look like a mess, but it's okay. Like I said, it's okay. And even when you're doing that, some of the paint will come off the glass because I haven't sealed it. When you're done and you want to seal it, you get your Mod Podge or some glue and water, and it'll seal your paint. Get a little bit here. I don't want a lot. Just a little. There we go. Just kind of doing a dry brush. A little more than I wanted. But that's okay. I need to take my finger here and rub it in. Get messy. Get messy, guys. Get out that paintbrush. Sit with the kids. Get messy. That's what it's all about. It's all about the fun. Don't be perfect. Just get messy. So see, just by taking an old olive jar, and I've made my little apothecary jar here. So that's what how I find my apothecaries. Just gonna take some paint. I know you can't really see the labeling there, but again, it's okay. It's supposed to look old and rotted and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do this, put my lid on it. I've got my label, my lid. I'm going to take a little piece of twine, which will not fit here. If I want to do kind of a farmhouse country apothecary, that's going to take a little bit of this. A little string. Cut it. Move it. Tie it up. So a little tie here. Yeah, and then if I wanted, like I said, I could go ahead. If if I had a spider, I'd do a spider. I did this. So there you guys see. Lift it up a little bit. You can see my little olive jar that is now my Apothecary spider venom. This one is my rat blood, and I can leave it just like this. I don't have to do anything more. So there you guys go. You making your own apothecary jars. Let me lift you up a minute. Making your own apothecary jars from things in your home that you already have. What do you think? Okay, guys. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. So just going to give you guys a closer look at this one. It's simple. Something to do, especially if you got rain coming in or you're going to be sitting at home. Just kind of give it a try. So I got that and this one. So enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for your support. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you all on the flip side. Bye, everybody. Oh, the nails for the day. So, yeah. These ones are impressions, and I got them at Walmart. Love y'all. Bye.